Hi, I'm Barbara O'Neill. Are you feeling exhausted despite all the rest? Are you struggling with belly fat that won't go away? The problem may not be your age, but your liver. But here's the good news. You can restore your liver and boost your energy in just 2 weeks with one simple change. Stick around with me and I'll show you how. It's easier than you think. Next, we'll focus on the liver, your body's detox powerhouse. Often called the body's project manager, it oversees everything that goes in and out of your system. First, let's explore what we consume and how the liver processes it. Let's start with food. Never in human history have we consumed so many carbs as we do today. I think you'll agree, we've become a carb-heavy society. Walk into any supermarket and you'll find entire aisles dedicated to bread, cereal and pasta. And let's not forget the huge sections filled with cakes, pastries, muffins, cookies, or as we call them, biscuits. Another carb-heavy staple is pizza. Then there's rice and, of course, potatoes in all their forms, French fries, or chips as you call them, and potato chips. Finally, and probably the least nutritious of all, is refined white sugar extracted from sugarcane. Pure crystallized acid. Would you agree with me? If you live on a farm, none of this is fast food. Everything has to be made from scratch. So what is real farm fast food? Fresh fruits and vegetables. This is nature's original fast food, straight from your local produce store. Once inside your digestive system, all of this food breaks down into a single molecule, glucose. From there, glucose is absorbed into your bloodstream, traveling through your body's main metabolic highway, the portal vein, straight to your liver, where its fate is decided. The first stop? Your cells. Glucose enters them with the help of insulin, undergoing a 20-step process that generates just 2 units of energy. This process produces pyruvate, a key chemical form of glucose. Pyruvate then moves to the cell's powerhouse, where an 8-step cycle ramps up energy production, producing 36 units. But here's the thing. Your liver, your body's detox command center, is under siege. Our modern diets are overwhelming it. Supermarket shelves are overflowing with carbohydrate-rich foods, bread, pasta and sugar-laden snacks that flood the liver with excess glucose. Unable to process it all efficiently, the liver converts much of it to fat, fueling the silent epidemic of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Most people don't realize that foods like pizza, chips and even rice are overloading the liver beyond its capacity. Instead of performing its vital detox function, the liver becomes bogged down with excess fat. In contrast, fruits and vegetables help shed the weight by supporting detoxification rather than fat storage. It's time to stop sabotaging our health with too many carbs and instead choose natural healing foods. The liver has the ability to recover, but only if we act now by embracing real nutrient-dense meals. On a high-carb diet, the pancreas is constantly working overtime, flooding the body with insulin throughout the day. However, on a different diet, the pancreas gets a much-needed break and can begin to restore itself. Many people with high cholesterol have seen their levels return to normal. But what's the usual advice for lowering cholesterol? Eliminate meat, butter, cream, cheese and eggs, right? Yes, along with medications, and cholesterol levels went down. But then Dr. Atkins noticed something. His cancer patients were experiencing unexpected remissions. I admit I tend to overload with information. But here's something shocking. Excess sugar doesn't just impact your liver. Studies show that cancer cells consume glucose 15 times faster than normal cells. That means every extra teaspoon of sugar is feeding them. By cutting back on sugar, you're not just helping your liver, you're creating an environment where unhealthy cells struggle to survive. What Atkins realized is that these 3 macronutrient groups are essential. The body doesn't produce them on its own. You have to supply them through your diet. Fiber, for example, is critical because it helps clean out the gut daily. It's also in the fiber-rich parts of food that many vital nutrients are concentrated. Did you know that the most nutrient-rich part of a potato is just beneath the skin? When you peel it away, you're discarding valuable nutrition. Thanks to Jamie Oliver, more people have started leaving the skins on, preserving those essential nutrients. On a high-carb diet, the pancreas is constantly bombarded with demands for more insulin. It's overworked and exhausted. But when we cut back on glucose-heavy foods, the pancreas finally gets a chance to rest and regenerate. Many people who once struggled with high cholesterol saw their levels drop. And here's the surprising part. They weren't avoiding butter, cream, or eggs. We've been conditioned to fear these foods, but the real culprit is excess carbohydrates, and when carbs are reduced, cholesterol naturally stabilizes, and even cancer patients have seen tumors shrink. Why? Because cancer cells rely on glucose. They consume it at 15 times the rate of normal cells. Deprive them of their fuel source and they begin to starve. The truly essential foods, butter, eggs and cream, don't spike insulin levels, and they play a key role in overall health. They support digestion, help cleanse the gut and deliver vital nutrients. Even something as simple as eating potatoes with the skin can enhance nutrition. The reality? Fatty liver isn't caused by healthy fats, it's driven by sugar. Just as the lion is king of the jungle, I believe dandelion is the king of garden herbs. Why? Because it's a powerful bitter herb. If you were to bite into a dandelion leaf, you'd notice its intense bitterness. You've likely heard the old saying, sweet to the mouth, bitter to the stomach. That perfectly describes sugar. It may taste sweet, but it wreaks havoc internally. In contrast, bitter herbs like dandelion are the opposite. Bitter to the taste, but incredibly beneficial for digestion. These herbs stimulate the liver to release digestive enzymes, and they trigger the stomach to do the same. Dandelion is one of the best herbs for liver health. The liver is an extraordinary organ. It's the only one in the body capable of regenerating itself. That's why even a small portion of a liver can regrow after a transplant. And thankfully the liver is recoverable, because many of the things people unknowingly do to their bodies could have severe consequences. If the liver didn't have this ability, some of us might not even make it past our 20s. But in His wisdom and mercy, God designed the liver to heal, and bitter herbs like dandelion play a key role in that process. When the liver is functioning at its best, it becomes nearly impossible for cancer to take hold in the body. So, how can we incorporate dandelion into our diet? There's a traditional European recipe for a warm potato salad that makes dandelion delicious. A friend of mine, whose family is of German descent, shared this recipe with me. They boil potatoes, chop them while hot, and mix in plenty of fresh dandelion leaves. Then they add generous amounts of olive oil, crushed garlic and salt. Imagine that. Soft, mild potatoes coated in rich olive oil, which enhances the flavors and balances the bitterness of the dandelion and the sharpness of the garlic. Every bite is a perfect blend of flavors, resulting in a truly satisfying dish. Interestingly, this friend once struggled with low iron levels, but during her time in Europe she had no such issues. She believes it was thanks to eating this dandelion potato salad every day. Another great way to enjoy dandelion is by drinking roasted dandelion root, which brews into a coffee-like beverage with incredible health benefits. You can even find a delicious dandelion-based drink at health food stores. Many people enjoy chai tea, but traditional chai contains tannins and caffeine. Chai dandelion, however, offers the same rich, spiced flavor without the caffeine. Some people find herbal teas bland or tasteless, but not this one. Chai dandelion is full of warming herbs and spices, making it a flavorful and satisfying drink. There are plenty of ways to enjoy dandelion. You can sprinkle fresh dandelion leaves into salads for a nutritional boost, or use them in a warm potato salad for a delicious earthy dish. Another great option is roasted dandelion root, which can be brewed into a rich coffee-like drink with powerful health benefits. Dandelion truly is the king of herbs, especially when it comes to liver health. While it may be bitter on the tongue, it works wonders in the stomach, supporting digestion and liver function. The reality is we've been conditioned to believe sugar-laden foods are the norm, but they're silently wreaking havoc on the liver. Dandelion, on the other hand, stimulates the liver to release essential digestive enzymes, promoting detoxification and regeneration. So how can you incorporate it into your routine? Scatter fresh dandelion leaves in your salads, blending their bitterness with other greens. For a powerful cleansing tonic, try drinking roasted dandelion root tea. It's an excellent liver detoxifier. It stimulates bile production, helping the liver break down fats and flush out toxins. Now here's something surprising. The first alkaline food I want to highlight is the humble lemon. You might be thinking, Mom, wait, isn't lemon acidic? Yes, but only where it should be. There's only one part of the body that needs to be acidic. Do you know what it is? The stomach. It must be acidic. So when someone tells me, I have an acidic stomach, my response is, praise God. If your stomach isn't acidic enough, it can't properly break down proteins. But how do you know if your stomach acid is at the right level? A common sign is discomfort. If you feel a burning sensation, It means your stomach lining may not be thick enough to protect against the acid. Ideally, you shouldn't feel it at all. If you do, it could be due to dehydration, as the stomach's protective mucosal lining is largely made up of water. Remember, when it comes to your health, you must always investigate the root cause. Now let's go back to the lemon. It's acidic where it needs to be, which is why you'll find lemon as a key ingredient in many salad dressings. But here's the interesting part. Once digested, its minerals are absorbed into the bloodstream and tissues, creating an overall alkaline effect in the body. That's because lemons are packed with alkaline minerals like sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and iron. These minerals help maintain balance and support overall health. Isn't the lemon incredible? Every home should have a lemon tree. So even if you live in an apartment, you can still grow a lemon tree in a pot on your balcony. Many people don't realize that the humble lemon is one of the most powerful liver-supporting herbs. That's why I always recommend starting your day with a simple lemon drink. After waking up, drink some water first, then boil the kettle. Squeeze half a lemon into a cup and add warm water, not boiling. This makes an excellent liver tonic. Lemons do more than just provide acidity. They are powerful internal alkalizers. They help regulate the body's pH, which is essential for liver function. The liver relies on bile to break down fats efficiently, and drinking lemon tea daily gives your liver exactly what it needs to heal and function at its best. It's a simple, natural habit that makes a huge difference. Now let's talk about ginger. This incredible root has both internal and external uses. Internally, it's known for its anti-inflammatory properties, but most people recognize it for its ability to combat nausea. If you struggle with motion sickness, whether in a car or on a boat, ginger is a lifesaver. Simply grate about a teaspoon of fresh ginger using a small grater, place it in a teapot, pour boiling water over it, and let it steep for 10 minutes. If that's too strong, just dilute it with a little more water. Ginger is also fantastic for warming up the body. If someone has been caught in the cold and is struggling to get warm, a cup of hot ginger tea will do the trick. You might remember it as one of the key ingredients in the flu bomb remedy. I once attended a health seminar where during the break everyone was sipping herbal teas. I noticed a woman using a tiny grater to prepare fresh ginger. When I commented on it, she smiled and said, "I'm a singer and I lost my voice while performing in Greece last year. A kind Greek woman made me a hot ginger tea and I was able to sing that very night. Now I never travel without my little grater." Ginger is also incredibly soothing for a sore or hoarse throat. Now, let's take a deeper look at this remarkable root. While ginger can be used both internally and externally, it's best known for its anti-inflammatory and anti-nausea properties. Ever taken motion sickness tablets? Many of them are just concentrated ginger in pill form. Instead of reaching for medication, try this. Grate about a teaspoon of fresh ginger, place it in a teapot and pour boiling water over it. Let it steep for about 10 minutes. It's strong but incredibly effective. If the flavor is too intense, simply dilute it with more water. Beyond soothing nausea and warming the body, ginger has another incredible benefit. It supports the liver. Regularly drinking ginger tea stimulates bile flow, which helps the liver break down fats more efficiently, reducing fat accumulation. It also combats the inflammation associated with fatty liver, making it an easy and powerful detoxifier. A simple cup of ginger tea can do wonders for liver health and overall well-being. Now let's talk about another anti-inflammatory powerhouse, turmeric. We are all unique, shaped by our genetics, lifestyle, and experiences, which is why I believe everyone should take an active role in their own health. Turmeric is one of the most powerful herbs you can take internally to reduce inflammation. But how much should you consume? I recommend a teaspoon 3 times a day. If using fresh turmeric, triple that dose, and if using dried, keep it at the standard amount. Turmeric isn't just about fighting inflammation, it also supports heart health, aids digestion, and protects against oxidative stress. But here's where it gets really interesting. Fatty liver thrives in an inflamed environment. By reducing inflammation with turmeric, you're not just protecting your liver, you're creating the conditions for it to heal. Turmeric, particularly its active compound curcumin, plays a key role in reducing inflammation at the cellular level. This is essential, as chronic inflammation is a major contributor to liver damage and even cancer. The best way to consume turmeric, a simple tea. Just boil some water, stir in a teaspoon of turmeric, and add a pinch of black pepper to enhance absorption. Let it steep, and you have a powerful remedy that not only combats fatty liver, but also supports overall detoxification and liver protection. Your liver is incredible. It has the power to heal itself, but only if you give it the right support. Try incorporating these simple changes into your routine, and you might be amazed at the difference. Have you ever tried dandelion tea or started your morning with lemon water? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Your liver will thank you.